Hello everyone, it's me, Jessie, and today I'm going to show you all how to make my favorite coconut oil cookies. Now, this is a recipe that I got from another website, and I will put a link to it down below. And another thing is, I'm doubling this recipe because my family loves these cookies. So, come on with me, come with me, and we can go to the kitchen together. Oh, I think that's a smoke detector. Anyway, so, see you in the kitchen. So the things you'll need are 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of white sugar, vanilla, 2 teaspoons to be exact, 2 eggs, and 1 cup of coconut oil. Now, I use this stuff, it's up in the cabinet, I'll show it to you really quickly. I use a brand that you can buy at Sam's Club. It is Better Body Foods brand, organic coconut oil, and at Sam's Club, it's the cheapest. So, let me put all the ingredients in really quick, and let's put the paddle attachment on, and let's go! You will need to set your oven to 350 degrees, as I have set mine to. It's just done preheating, so let us put the ingredients in now. Now that the coconut oil is in with the sugars, which I'm hoping that you can see kind of well, that it's stuff that looks like shortening is the coconut oil, and it's melting. That's completely normal if you've used coconut oil before. So now I'm going to put this paddle attachment on. This paddle attachment is called the Beater Blade, and it is patented. So if you want one, check out beaterblade.com. I'm not getting paid to advertise for them. I'm just trying to tell you about what I have here. Okay? So let's put it on and start mixing. Put it on. Okay. And I'm going to cream, or hopefully cream, all this together and make some good cream in there for. So I'm going to let it cream here. Just going to put it on fast. And while you're waiting for this to cream, you might want to prepare a pan with some cooking spray. I don't use canola oil. I do use canola, I'm sorry. I use canola oil cooking spray. This is unedited. Okay. Oh dang it, I forgot. Anyway, this is probably going to be one of the most absolute failure videos in the world. So you're going to add the vanilla. And Bryce here, this is Bryce, for those who don't know who he is attempting to kill himself. Suicide is not an option.
I don't want you to see my face on it. Don't put me.
Anyway, so we're gonna mix up the stuff with the 2 teaspoons of vanilla with the mixture here. It doesn't take that long. And then ta-da, okay, anyway. So I'm gonna add these 2 eggs. I have a black dot on them, that's weird. One-handed, because I'm holding the camera in one hand. I don't want to get my tripod. I can't set it up the right way for the kitchen, so anyway. Then we're going to beat those in. And so we'll come back when those are beat in, okay? Now we have the dry ingredients, which we are going to be mixing up in this yellow bowl. So since this is a double recipe, we're going to need 3 cups of white flour, which it says in the recipe that I have put in a link to that it needs wheat flour, and I have no wheat flour, okay? So I'm just going to use 3 cups of all-purpose that has been bleached about 10,000 times. Just kidding. Okay, so we have baking soda here. This is 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of powder, and it calls for a pinch of salt, which I have to double, and hopefully, here, I'm going to use this. It's like 1/8 of a teaspoon. Oh, too much! Yeah. Just throw that in there. So, I'm going to whisk this together, and when I have it done, I'm going to show you what to do next, okay? So I'll be back. So now that we have all these dry ingredients mixed up, we're going to slowly put them in with the wet ingredients, like I'm doing now. Okay, so now this is off. We don't want it to flare up in my face, so just a little at a time. Oh gosh. So, this is what you should be doing. Oh, crepes, I'm spilling. Yes, I do have a weird laugh. I am so sorry. Actually, that's a scary laugh. I'm sorry. My hand went off. Droopy. So we're gonna make sure everything is. Oh yes, we want that. We want that setting. So, okay. I'm gonna mix it a bit more. Then we're going to bring out something that's very important. Chocolate chips. I don't. Yeah, they're taking a trip in the freezer since we went to Sam's today and bought some. So this should look a bit sticky, but it's not sticky because the coconut oil in it. Yep, get it in some good light. So it should appear sticky, but it is kind of greasy. But that's okay. The cookies will be fine. And it tastes pretty good too. Forget about salmonella. Never had it, never will. Unless I do have it. So let's check in here. Here are my chocolate chips. We're in a big chunk. Anyway, so once I get this bag open, I'll be back. So here we have about 1.5 cups or more Nestle Toll House chocolate chips. So we're gonna. Oh, there's more flour. Snowing. I'm sorry, kids. Could not see that. I'm sorry, I called you kids as well. Okay. Ah! So it's gonna be doing this for a good while. I want to do that for about 30 seconds. And see. Yep, rice is down. As you can see, it's perfect. So
it smells like chicken in here.
You're gonna want to spoon it onto your pan. It's this greased pan. Put it in that oven. That's at 350 degrees, as I've said before. So I'll be back when I have them all spooned out, and I'll come back to you when you're done. So here are my cookies that are starting to melt because there's a vent right under this Maytag logo thingy. So ignore the background noise anyway. So you're going to want to cook these in the oven on 350 for 10 minutes. So I'm going to shove these in the oven and set the timer. So here's the rest of the dough. So now I gotta go clean up my mess. Hooray! So our cookies are now done. So I'm gonna get one of my fanciful kiwi wee wee wee. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull these out as you. I feel the heat. As you can possibly see, which it's golden brown around the edges. Nice and beautiful. Pour open, these are done. And close you. All the way. So we're going to want to... Now we're going to want to let these cool. And while they're cooling, we're going to sort of finish cooking. So I'll be back when they're cooled fully and we can taste them. These cookies are now cool enough to scoop off with my spatula, which matches everything on the stove. And this spatula I got from Spatula City. You may not find it. It is a very hard place to find on the internet because it's not real. It's a Weird Al joke. So I have a plate over here that I'm going to set right here. Let me move that. That requires you to do stuff that you can make them with Splenda or some other sugar substitute. So let's move this from Spatula City, and there you go. Beautiful cookies. Now, maybe a little bit. Ooh, they're warm. And let's take a selfie now. Let's look at me. Oh. Mm. Yep. So, what did we learn today? How to make coconut oil cookies! Good. So, continue watching this video for some more content, including birds, because baby birds will be at the end of this, okay? Now I'm going to leave the kitchen, and I want to thank you all for watching because, I don't know why. It just seems like the right thing to do. Now I'm going to leave this house, okay? Let's take a look outside really quick. Okay. Oh, hurry! I cannot see. I want you to take a look at the birdies we got up here. Really quick. This is going to be at the end of the video, so. And you just take a look at them. And that's one. I mean, there's like a lot up there. It's as far as I can reach up. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed these little birdies. Okay, bye. Hello everyone. It's me, Jessie Smith. For those who don't know who I am, I'm crazy.